Webster defines grief as the pain of mind produced by loss, misfortune, injury, or evils of any kind. We experience grief when we lose a friend, incur loss, are injured, and through empathy when we grieve the misfortunes of others. From that definition, we can conclude that we have all felt grief. We often associate the word grief with the loss of a loved one, but we further understand from this definition that grief is a loss experience of any kind. We can grieve the loss of a job, an opportunity, our health, or a relationship, in addition to, of course, the loss of a loved one. I changed careers after 13 years in the same field, a field that I loved very much. I had worked at and achieved much, but felt called out of, as God had more and better waiting for me in the next career. I felt grieved for my career. When Lily started preschool, leaving our home for the very first time, where she was able to wake with ease and slowly start her day in her PJs with her babysitter attending her, safely enjoying our home and the abundant love she received there, and began her journey in education, I grieved this change too. Driving away from the barricaded road at the bottom of the hill, without my precious child, no longer safely in my care, leaving her there to be driven away in the coroner's van. That is when I began the most difficult journey of grief. That is when I began the most devastating blow of grief I will ever likely experience. On June 1st, just a few short months ago, the day the Lord welcomed my precious child Lily home to heaven at the hands of a drunk driver, that day began my walk in grief, a kind of grief I had never known before and certainly never expected. It was there at the bottom of the hill, at the barricaded road, waiting to learn the news we feared true. It was there that I buried my face in my hands and asked God, please God, prepare my heart for what is about to happen. Ironically, this is the same prayer I raised to the Lord the day I learned that this same precious child that he was now calling home was growing inside me. Please God, prepare my heart for what is about to happen. And both times, as I said this prayer, he answered me. He did what I asked. He prepared my heart and my life for what was about to happen and unfold in my life and days and years to come. I encourage you to pray and ask God to prepare and equip you and your heart for this life's journey and the things that will grieve you.
Lily Kelly Ministries.